Hey, what's poppin' people? I'm Cade Shear, and this is my channel, Cade Shear Fishing. We're back again for another banger. Today, we're going over one of my favorite lures ever for soft plastics, and that is the lizard. I've got a variety of lizards that I'm going to show you today, and I'm going to talk about it and when and how to fish them. So, most people, when they fish lizards, think that the bass like to eat them. Well, bass hate lizards. They hate salamanders because they go up on the bass beds and they steal eggs. So they hate lizards, and that is why they attack them. They don't necessarily try to eat them, but they attack them. Also, lizards stand out. Let's say you're in the spring or fall and those bait fish are real active. If you throw a lizard in there among the bait fish, that fish will see the lizard stand out and strike that in particular. So, when you fish a lizard, you rig it up with the Texas rig hook. Here's a watermelon red lizard right there. I don't know if you can see that. But watermelon red is a good color for a lizard. Anyways, you rig it up Texas rig style. You put a bullet weight on the Texas rig, and you cast it out. You cast it out past like a brush pile or like a structure. You hold your rod tip down, and when you hold that rod tip down, then you just simply reel it in and you give it a few pops. And you reel it in and give it a few pops until it's all the way back to the shore. So what that does, the tail and the legs on the lizard are moving and whipping the entire time. And when you give pops to the lizard, it actually moves the body itself. If you just reel the lizard, then it goes straight with the tails moving. But when you pop it, the lizard itself moves. During the fall and spring is the best time to fish these lures, or in my experience that was what I found. Also, there are different variety of color when you fish lizards, and they follow the same rules as a lot of other. If it's like a dark lizard or like unnatural crazy colors, you fish that in dirty water or when it's cloudy outside, like an overcast day. If it's natural colors or if it's like a light color lizard, then you fish it in clear waters. I would fish this in a clear water, that watermelon red. Plus it has that the watermelon red from Zoom has a translucent like appearance in the water, so that also attracts the fish. So when you see lures outside of water, you see the little specks of red. But if you have it on like rigged up on your pole and then you drive it across the water to see how it runs, it looks like the red sparkles and that bait is moving, and the colors are magnified a whole bunch. So this is going to be a short tutorial videos about lizards, and just because I feel they are one of the most versatile lures out there first, and they catch the fish. Recently I went out to my grandmother's pond and I threw a lizard. It was actually a lizard bullfrog, which the bullfrog is just a lizard lemon pepper on the bottom plus a little like a watermelon seed on top or something. And I threw this and I caught 3 fish on it in like an hour, and that's pretty good for just a little pond. So when you fish lizards, you fish them close to the bottom, unless it's in the summertime. In the summertime, there's a lot more shrubs, there's a lot more grass, there's a lot more vegetation, and you don't want to fish like in the middle of that vegetation, mostly because the bass won't be able to see it as well, when bass strike baits, they look up. They look up always. They hardly ever go down to strike a bait because their eyes are on the top of their head. Those weirdos. But anyways, you want to fish your lizard right above that line of vegetation while fishing in the summer. There is a temperature degree where lizards are not really present in lakes or ponds, and that is about 50 degrees. In the wintertime, lizards actually hibernate, so the bass don't see them as much. So let's say you're in the middle of winter, it's been going on for like a month now, a bass hasn't seen a lizard in a month, and you throw a lizard in there, it won't bite it because of the abnormality. Can't talk. But fish are smart, guys. Fish are really smart. So that is all I have for you today. I will show you the specific lizards I have. This is a Lake Fork trophy lure. This lizard is really weird. It has cuts in the middle. It has cuts in the middle of it, and that paddle tail. The paddle tail makes extra movement, so your rod tip doesn't need to move like at all when you fish this because of that paddle tail. That is a watermelon red flake on top. There is a floating series. You could also this type of lizard right here, it floats, so that means it doesn't go to the bottom. You can fish this weightless, and you can fish it like on a in the morning, maybe on top water, just like under a foot of water or something. This is a, what color is it? This is a watermelon pepper neon, but it just looks like watermelon red to me. I have a black Zoom lizard, I have a Zoom lizard bullfrog, and I have a watermelon red lizard from Zoom. That is all I have for you in this video. I hope you enjoyed. I will be doing a giveaway soon, so stay tuned for that. It's gonna be good, better than the sunflower seeds. But anyway, just to recap, fishing lures are really or lizards are really good in spring, summer, and fall. They catch those fish anytime, anywhere, in lakes or ponds. And that is all I have for you today. So hit the like, subscribe, tell all your people about Cade Shear Fishing. Comment down below what other video ideas y'all want. I had one comment that I'm about to post a video, and because of that comment, I'm now allowed to like give back content for y'all. So it's all for y'all. Thanks for watching. I hope y'all enjoy these videos. Maybe comment down some tips y'all have. I'm gonna get on the water soon and show y'all some actual fish catches. Just haven't gotten there yet, but I've been researching. I've been watching. I've been just gaining my knowledge of fishing, and I want to share it with whoever is gonna listen. So that being said, peace out.